Hi everyone, I'm Tommy from Beggy-PaPa's garden. Today I want to talk about a very important topic for our garden. Reviving and reusing old soil. The reason is buying new potting soil each time can be both an inconvenience when disposing of the old soil and a financial strain, isn't it? You might remember my last video where I collected old soil, placed it into a homemade garden bed, and added kitchen scraps to compost it. After 1 week, I checked how much the compost had progressed. If you haven't watched it yet, I've added the link in the description below, so please check it out. Today, as a continuation, I'll show you how to use hot compost to make the soil even more effective and grow various plants. Hot composting is a method where organic materials break down quickly under the right condition. Actually, I'm still learning and experimenting with hot composting through trial and error. From what I have researched and experienced so far, it seems that balancing 4 key elements, carbon, nitrogen, air, and moisture, and maintaining the appropriate temperature is crucial. With a sufficient volume of materials, you can achieve composting in a relatively short period of time. The key point today is to mix hot compost into the old soil to increase its nutrient value and promote plant growth. I'll also reuse bags that originally contained commercial garden pot mix to plant economically. First, gather all old soil in one place. Since this soil has been left unattended since last season, it might have lost some nutrients. So I'll add hot compost to rejuvenate it. Hot compost is a well-fermented organic material that improves soil quality and activates worm and microorganisms. I'm working with taro today, so I'll carefully dig them up. Last year, I left them unattended, but this year, new shoots have emerged, so it's time to replant them properly. Taro has strong roots, so I expect good regeneration. Second, remove any large roots from the soil and add an appropriate amount of hot compost. Since I'm not sure about the exact quantity, I will mix about half of the soil volume with hot compost this time. This time, my hot compost is made from my backyard waste, including fresh grass clippings for nitrogen, crushed dried leaves for carbon, and water. I didn't add any other materials, such as kitchen waste or manure. Even though the result is not too bad, isn't it? The hardest part was collecting all the materials at one time. Ideally, the compost pile should be no smaller than 1 cubic meter, which makes it quite challenging for a backyard gardener like me. Next, prepare the bags that originally contained commercial garden pot mix. These bags are versatile and can be reused as a planter or even as a garbage bags, so I recommended keeping them around. Fill these bags with the soil mixed with hot compost. Once the planters are filled with the soil mixture, I can start planting. Today, I will plant taro seedlings that were left unattended for a year. They've grown quite a bit, so be careful not to damage their roots during transplanting. Normally, I plant taros, but just after coming out, it bulbs at the beginning of spring. This is the latest transplanting I've ever done before. I'm really interested in what will happen, so I'm keeping an eye on it to avoid drying them out in sunlight. Here's how it looks after planting. I'll keep some bags with seedlings that aren't planted yet, so I can plant them as they grow larger. For the next while, make sure to keep the soil moist and monitor the growth of the plants. One drawback of these bag planters is that they are exposed to strong sunlight from the sides, causing the soil to dry out easily. Once I come up with a great idea to protect them, I'll make a follow-up video. Please check it out. And as you can see, the seedlings are growing well. The newly planted seedlings are also doing great. This shows that my method is effective, and I hope it serves as a helpful reference for you to try the same approach in your gardens. Today I've shown you how to revive old soil using hot compost and plant taro efficiently. This method is highly beneficial for those aiming for sustainable gardening with minimal economic burden. I'm excited to see how these plants continue to grow, and I look forward to sharing a follow-up video around harvest time in 6 months. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any suggestions or advice, please let me know in the comments below. I'm going to share my new experiences, my challenges, and my mistakes. If you support me, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And see you at the next video. Bye.